the body count in a lady you think you can settle down for?
Less than 5.
Less than 5?
In today's world,
Man,
that's
you must be kidding. In
women.
this world?
Yeah, less than 5.
No.
Because let's assume for every time you have sex, you actually take your time to go through a relationship.
Okay.
You get to know the person, and
Yo, what's good YouTube? It's JR, not as you already know, and I'm back again with another late video. Hope you all are doing good. Well, into this video I'm kind of doing a podcast. Like, if you've been following me from my previous videos, especially my intro video, I mentioned a lot of stuff I'll be bringing out to this channel. So I'm actually in the studio today with a brother. We actually doing a podcast. We're actually talking a very sensitive topic. So without wasting a lot of time, we're just gonna rush right into the video. So stay tuned, watch the end of the video. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, especially if you're here for the first time. So stay blessed. What's good, bro? Welcome to the channel. So who do we have here today?
I'm Colin.
Okay.
Thanks for having me, guys.
You're welcome, man.
Yeah.
So actually the topic we're talking on today is actually, does body count matters in a relationship? Because personally I kind of had a lot of experience in the past, like having a partner. Sometimes you want to ask them for the body count. Some take it as a very big deal. Some will mention, some won't say anything, and in the end I don't even know if they're lying or not, or if I'm making a mistake wanting to know my partner's body count. So what do you think? Is it really important to know your partner's body count?
I feel it depends on the type of relationship you are going into, you are looking to get into.
Okay.
If it's something casual, then it's not important.
No, I mean like in a very serious relationship.
Okay, we're talking long term.
Yeah, long term.
If it's long term and like something serious, then it's important, right?
So why do you feel like it's really important to know?
It boils down to a whole lot of reasons.
Alright.
You have health reasons.
Okay.
The ability to bond with your partner.
Okay, like what you're trying to say, like a lady with a high body count,
Yeah.
they find it difficult to bond with a partner. Okay.
Yeah.
Why do you really feel like that?
Well, in a relationship,
Yep.
right? It involves a whole lot of things.
Okay.
A woman that has been with a lot of men,
yeah.
right? A lot of men. It will be difficult for that same woman to bond with a guy compared to a lady that is a virgin. Let's say that.
Okay, that's emotional bonding.
Yeah, for you to be able to bond with someone, a lady that has been with a whole lot of guys will find it more difficult to bond because she has things to compare to.
Okay,
Yes.
I get your point right
Yeah.
now. So what you're trying to say is like, okay, you can like be having intimacy with your partner, and she's like reflecting on it, like a very good sex she had previously.
Yeah, you can say that.
Yeah, you're right. So
And also, there's emotional baggage as well.
emotional baggage.
Some,
Can you break that down?
let's say you've been with 10, 20 guys.
Okay.
Now, for every relationship you go into, it takes a piece of you when you come out of it.
Okay.
Now, I don't know if you say traumatized or something, but there are baggages that come with it. You don't see things the way a normal girl that hasn't been with a lot of guys see things.
Okay, what you're trying to say is like, okay, maybe she's coming out from a toxic relationship or something. Then
listen, for you to have been with a whole lot of guys,
okay,
and not being married to any one of them, there's the high possibility that majority of those relationships are toxic.
Okay.
Now you come with those baggages into a new one. You understand? And most times, what our girls do, they don't heal from a relationship. They just jump from one to another.
Okay.
That's terrible.
You see. Okay. On my own part, I kind of feel like maybe if you're actually with someone which you're really down for in a relationship, in order for you to just save yourself that emotional and mental stress, I think is not really important. But you have actually mentioned some points which I really like, because for an instance, let's say you ask a lady for her body count and she mentioned, let me say 15. So definitely you'll be thinking you're gonna be the number 16. And for a guy, you feel like your ego is being tampered with. Like feel like your ego is being tampered with. So for me, I feel like I wouldn't want to know if actually I'm really down for the relationship. You get?
So you don't think it's important?
Yeah. Personally, I don't really feel like it's really important, especially if the relationship and what my partner is bringing forth in the world, her contribution in the relationship.
Yeah.
If she's been positive and everything is going smoothly, and everything I want from her, she's like portraying them. So I don't think I want to go down that road. You get?
Okay. I understand your point.
I'm gonna ask you right here.
Yeah.
Do you really think a lady who have had a very rough past and have a very high body count, do you really think she can change for the better or come back to normal or be a trusted partner? Do you really think?
I feel everyone has the potential to change.
Okay.
You know, but the reality is, if someone has been run through, and there's this ideal situation, like you are married to such person, right?
Okay.
And the opportunity presents itself, like the man loses his job and there's guys texting her here and there, come take money. The possibility that she's going to take such offer is high. Okay. You know, because she doesn't see sex or intimacy as anything special. So the possibility that she will go do such thing and come back and like, hey baby, you understand?
Yeah.
So it's there. That's just what I think.
Okay, so which means you're trying to say if like she meets situations in the future, she's still gonna like embrace them and go back to her normal ways.
I mean, the possibility that it's going to happen is high. You know.
Yeah. So which means body count is actually a very big problem.
It's very important.
Very important. Do you actually settle down with a lady with high body count?
To be honest, I don't think I can settle with a lady with a high body count.
Really?
Yeah, I've given you a lot of examples and reasons. So for me, but never say never. You never know what tomorrow brings. But
what in a case that you met someone and you guys are riding along well, and all of a sudden, on a very good day, you guys just like find yourself in a conversation, and she mentioned she have a high body count. So what you gonna do then? And maybe you're already deep in a relationship, and she possesses those characters you really want in a lady.
Then I'll assume that this is a changed person, right? Because there are red flags. If you're dating someone, you see these red flags, you know them. You know. But if this person has changed, you actually know. That's what I mean. Yeah.
So which simply means people can change.
People can change, but the possibility of that change is low.
Very low.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Because out here, like it's like, you know, people grow with different mentalities. So there are people who are raised to love, but some people are raised to also due to the situation which they are born in.
So talking about if it's possible to settle with someone with a high body count, let's take like a typical example, like Kanye West, right?
Yeah.
Right. So he got married to Kim, and Kim is someone we know for promiscuity. She's been run through, you know.
Okay.
It didn't even work out for him, even with the billionaire status and everything. It didn't work out. How much more someone that is not up to that level of status?
So he was actually going there to see some changes.
You can never turn a hoe to a housewife. That's reality. You understand?
Okay.
There's a reason for why people say these things.
Okay. Like between male and female, what do you actually think body count matters the most?
I feel like
high body count.
Who matters for the most?
Yeah.
If a man that has a high body count, that's a powerful man.
Okay.
That's a man that knows what he's doing. That's a man that, you know, that knows his way around women.
Okay.
That's an attractive man to women. For you to have a high body count, that's a man that has money, you know.
Okay.
To give her, has his shit together.
So you mean like he's a high value man?
Yeah, majority of men actually lie about their body count.
Okay.
That's reality. Why women They tend to lie also to reduce their body count. Everybody knows this.
So for men, it's like a credit to men,
It
like a
is.
credit.
It
Why
is.
for
It
women,
is.
it's like
Let me give you a simple example. Now, if you ask a girl, a young girl, that would she prefer a man that is a virgin, a man that doesn't know her way around a girl, she will always prefer a man with experience.
okay.
Ask any girl, do you prefer a woman with experience or a woman without experience? You always go for a woman without experience, because men were people that I want to be the best she's had. I want to be the
Okay.
one to show her things. It's like that from the beginning of time. You can't
Okay.
alter it.
But I don't think a man's value should be measured according to the number of ladies he has laid.
In the reality of life, a man's value cannot be given by the amount of women he has slept with. A man, they fight for their value.
Okay.
When a man comes to life, he has no value. He has to work his way up.
Okay.
Get a job, be hardworking, have a good body,
Yeah.
have a good car, have a high-paying job. Get your shit together. That's a man. Then automatically, these females are attracted to you. For a woman is actually born with value. When she gets run through, her value decreases. No one really wants that.
Okay,
That's
I get your
reality.
point right
Yeah.
now. Okay, so you're trying to say high body counts matters more for women.
Yeah,
Like it's a big deal more for women than
it
men.
is. It is. Because everyone would want a man that's experienced and knows what he's doing.
Sexually experienced.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's the body count in a lady you think you can settle down for?
Less than 5.
Less than 5.
In today's world,
Man, you must be kidding. In
women,
this world.
Yeah, less than 5.
No.
Because let's assume for every time you have sex, you actually take your time to go through a relationship.
Okay.
You get to know the person, and and we all know that in today's world it's way more easier.
Yeah.
For girls, because they have access to thousands of men.
Okay.
Social media, dating apps, and for guys it's not that easy.
Okay.
So yeah, if there's a woman that has body count of less than 5, then yeah.
But I don't actually think in today's world you can actually meet a young lady maybe above 18 with less than 5 body count.
It's very possible.
No, I don't think it's
Let's assume that you date a guy. For every year you date a guy, you're 18, right? Now you date a guy, say 5-6 months, you have sex, that's one. You go into a relationship again, you take your time, do the right thing, like want to know about the guy. You see that it's not that easy. If the girl knows what she's doing, she's not going to be run through. Because if you actually go for a relationship first,
yeah.
So you don't just give it out drunk and go club.
Let me not say it's not possible. It's actually possible.
Yeah.
I know people like that, but it's very rare. Very rare. So
It is.
you're gonna give yourself a very long period of time to search.
That's why women with value, like women that put that respect on themselves,
Yeah.
they are rare to find. Because when a man notices that this is someone that has value, he does everything within his power to keep her. Like, this is one I can keep. This is not someone that's been run through.
Okay, because you don't want to find yourself in a situation where, like, you are with a lady and maybe you guys go out, you find yourself somewhere in the street and everybody maybe
Yeah,
you guys
point
pointing at figures and that.
Yeah, you'll be mocked at.
So-
Cloud.
But I also feel like sometimes some guys, they also prefer ladies who are really good in bed, and before like a lady, before you be good in bed, you must have had a couple of experiences.
I don't think there's any man that says I want a woman with a lot of sexual experience. I don't think I've ever heard that. She might be good in bed,
Yeah.
but with the experience come many bodies. So if that's what you want, you can go for it. I can't really, everyone with their opinion and what they want.
Men have different fantasies. People
Yeah.
people like they don't want ladies who are very boring in bed. That's what I mean.
Yeah. If she's boring, you
Okay,
can
for
you can
example,
actually
now-
teach her, right?
Okay,
You can actually show her things.
okay. So
That's reality, right?
okay, and in the process of teaching her, you actually feel superior, like have
Yeah.
a lot of control.
Men,
over her.
we're egotistical in
Okay,
nature.
yeah, so, okay.
That's why when a man finds out that someone has slept with his wife, that's the end of that.
Breaks him a lot.
Yeah, that's the beginning of the end or the end of the beginning. One way or the other, it's over.
Got your point. So actually, you're trying to say you want to settle down for someone like less than 5.
Yeah, with less baggage, less less trauma. Yeah,
I.
because
got
if
your
you're
point.
smart, you don't give the cookie to just
Yeah.
everybody.
Well, thank you all for watching. That is that for the video. Thank you for sticking to the very end. So we're gonna
Yeah.
keep dropping stuff like this. So stay tuned. If this video was very useful, you can go back and hit the like button. So because no matter how useful it is, if you don't hit the like button, the algorithm is gonna bury it. So thanks for watching. Thanks for sticking to the very end. Hope to see you again in the next episode. Thank you.